Hi, my name is James Hawkin and I'm a piano player. Been playing the piano since I was 7 years old. Did classical training till about 14. Taught myself then how to play sort of rock pop stuff and joined bands and started playing professionally at 14. In my other life, I'm what's called a higher learning support practitioner, which is to do with education. I help students between the ages of 16 and 20 who are struggling academically, usually doing maths interventions, that sort of thing. Usually working with youngsters who are on the autistic spectrum, like I am myself. So I was in my 30s when I was diagnosed with high-functioning autism and ADHD. The reason I sort of mentioned that is that because growing up was, as a youngster, a lot of issues and things. And one thing I found solace in was playing the piano. It was like a conduit for the way I was feeling at the time: frustration, angry, upset, confused, I suppose, mostly. Growing up, one thing I could understand was music, and particularly the piano. It was something that I always went to if I needed to feel better and feel less confused about the world. So this sitting at the piano and playing, and just letting all my feelings out through the piano, sort of informed my playing right out throughout my life, really. I like to think I play with a lot of expression and a lot of feeling. People have told me I've got a really good touch. They like the way I play the piano. It's very expressive. And that sort of leads on to this new track, Warts and All, a performance. Basically, I thought, well, how can I best express that way of playing? And I thought, well, maybe an improvised thing, do what I've always done throughout my life: sit at the piano and just play, and whatever I'm feeling, whatever comes out is what I'm going to record, and if it's decent enough, then maybe an idea to release it so people can sort of get an idea of a free-form piece with some feeling, expression in it. I don't know, spontaneous way of playing. I don't know, it might be, people might just find it interesting, I suppose, in the way that I do. So that's what I did. So there it is, that's the piece. It's just me sat at the piano playing, and whatever it is, it is. So Warts and All, that title, okay, is a historical reference. A guy called Oliver Cromwell. Back in the 1600s, I think, England had a revolution. They chopped the king's head off, basically, and decided not to have a royal family anymore. And this chap called Oliver Cromwell became Lord Protector. And he sort of ruled the land for 11 or 12 years, I think it was. And back in those days, it was the high and mighty, powerful people would have their portrait painted. And painters of the day would titivate the painting a little bit to make sure that the subject was looking brilliant. Oliver Cromwell didn't want any of that. Cromwell wasn't the best looking of people. He had warts on his face, and he told the artist, "Paint me warts and all the blemishes, everything, all the details of his face." And that is a bit like the piece, really. It's blemishes and all. It's if you listen carefully in the piece, there are certainly bum notes. Timing's all over the place, but I mean, that's what you get if you put expression and feeling into a piece of music. The time is never a metronome type of thing. It is all over the place, however I felt. So there we are. So the new piece, solo piano piece, improvised, made up on the spot, Warts and All.